would it even matter? Would it matter if I didn't do this? Would anyone even notice? If I just went on break for the next 6 to 8 weeks? And I thought, but it matters to me. It matters so much to me because I really believe in completing the cycle, funnily enough, and reflecting on what has been and wrapping up and really celebrating and bringing full awareness to what's been created and shared and birthed this season. Welcome to the Wildflow podcast with me, Charlotte Puanto, certified cycle and feminine embodiment coach and shamanic womb guide. In this podcast, I'll share my wisdom and conversations with powerful change makers, thought leaders, and embodied teachers to invite you to live cyclically in flow with your menstrual cycle instead of fearing it, to heal menstrual shame and normalize womb wisdom and period positivity, and to step into your sovereign magnetic power to create and embody the change you desire to see in your world. Settle in to unleash your wild flow. Hello, lovelies, and welcome to the season 2 finale of Wildflow podcast with me, Charlotte. How are you? I feel like I have been really building up to recording this episode. I'm really looking forward to wrapping everything up and not just leaving the series without really acknowledging all that has come to pass in the last season. And I thought, I'm too busy. I'm not at home. I'm not in my ideal recording space. It's been school holidays. We're renovating. There's just so much going on. And I thought, would it even matter? Would it matter if I didn't do this? Would anyone even notice? If I just went on break for the next 6 to 8 weeks? And I thought, but it matters to me. It matters so much to me because I really believe in completing the cycle, funnily enough, and reflecting on what has been and wrapping up and really celebrating and bringing full awareness to what's been created and shared and birthed this season. It's been another long season, one that I have just absolutely enjoyed so much. And it's taken about 6 months to put this season together and to share it. It's been a lot of hard work, a lot of consistency, which isn't always my strong point. And I have to really honor where I'm at and tune into how I'm feeling and when I actually feel like recording, and not just ever recording just because I should or I have to, but always showing up from a place of feeling like I'm here with something to share, with full presence, with deep connection. And I have not planned at all what I'm going to say in this episode, but I'm here with a cacao, having a little cacao ceremony for myself, feeling my heart opening and expanding and warming. Got my eyes closed as I'm speaking. No notes, nothing prepared, just wanting to speak to you and really acknowledge this milestone for myself, but for the collective as well. And since I started recording this season, so much has happened for me personally. So much has unfolded. So much is being healed and transformed and released and reclaimed. And I've been journeying very deeply this year with the School of Shamanic Womancraft, and I'm only halfway through. And wow. I feel such a deepening into myself, and my intention for that journey particularly was to come home to my truest, wildest, sovereign self. And that is really taken a hold for me now. I've actually just updated that intention to reclaim and embrace and embody my truest, wildest, sovereign, sensual self. And that just feels like it's taken it a layer deeper. And I am really excited to spend the next couple of months or however long it is, just retreating from this podcast and letting it all land and journeying more deeply. And I'm going on a vision quest in a few weeks' time in the depths of winter into the middle of nowhere, into a valley near Milton, which is South Coast, New South Wales, Australia. And it's going to be cold. It's going to be a real challenge mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually. And there's a lot to unfold. And this is my integration phase that I'm taking. And I really look forward to coming back in the next season when that feels right and sharing from that deeper place, from that expanded and transformed and healed place, and from that wilder place. And I feel like, yeah, so much is changing in me. And so this feels like a really perfect point to break and to really step away and to mark this transition, we're just over halfway through the year. Actually, it's currently the second half of July 2022, and it's cold and wet and dark, but the light is just starting to grow back. So I'm cycle day. Actually, where am I? I am actually just going to own the fact that I'm not sure and double check. Past ovulation, that was in the last couple of days. And I really felt it. I really felt juicy and sensual and so sexual and just so much delicious energy and presence and excitement. Just really felt like I had a really strong cycle in myself, which was fun, bloody-tastic. So, cycle day 17 today. So feeling like ovulation happened about day 14 or day 15. And I thought it might happen a bit early, like it did last cycle, but no, it really had a much longer stretch of summer this time. I had really juicy cervical fluid for about 4 or 5 days this time, which felt really surprising because that's not usually been like that, not with my current breastfeeding cycle. And I just feel today like a little, like a change of gear, a drop in pace and a deepening of presence. Is it presence or more like a deepening of, like a lowering of energy? And I found myself daydreaming a bit today, and needing a bit of space as I've been out for the day with my small children and just needing to kind of tune out from their endless questions, their needs, their chitter-chatter in the background, and their mum screams. So just finding myself daydreaming, particularly while driving. And that feels really lovely to sink into as I speak to you today. So that's where I'm at right now. And it's also third quarter moon. So that's a week from the bleed in terms of if you overlaid the menstrual cycle with the moon cycle, it's the third quarter, it's deep in the luteal phase, it's really in that premenstrual autumn phase. And so it's a bit ahead of where I'm at right now. I'm probably a good few days behind that, but it feels like it's really inviting me inwards and into that slowness and into that reflection of what I'm wrapping up and letting go of. And so I think The third quarter moon is also a really beautiful way to wrap up this podcast, to record this last episode today before I edit and refine and put it out there. And not that it'll need much editing, but just a little tweak here and there. And really feeling into that reflection and celebration and gratitude for all that has been on this podcast so far, looking back to all of the episodes, all of the amazing conversations I've had with really incredible, inspiring, soulful, sacred women, teachers, guides, leaders, healers, space holders, change makers. Just a huge, 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 huge thank you to everybody who has been a guest this season, because we've had so many guests, more guests than there were in the first season. We've had so many incredible guests, and we've had so many fantastic conversations about really important topics, about things that really matter, and things that I hope have given you a seed to really ponder on, or encouragement that yes, you're on the right path, or I hadn't thought of it that way. Interesting. Or yes, I love that so much. Or maybe no, actually, I don't like that at all. And reflecting on what that's brought up for you. I hope this has been a season that you have loved listening to as well. I'm going to have a sip of my cacao. So who knows? Who knows where we'll go next season? But yeah, I just really want to invite you as well. You'll be listening to this pretty soon after I've recorded it. And just notice the moon in the sky where you are right now. Notice if you can't see it as well, because at third quarter moon, the moon rises around midnight and sets just before midday. So if you can't see the moon, can you still feel the moon's presence? And where are you in your menstrual cycle, if you have one? And how does that match or mirror or oppose the moon cycle? And how does that feel for you? And what are you celebrating? What are you wrapping up? What are you letting go of? What are you considering lessons learned and reflecting on, and feeling into all the things that you're grateful that you have called in for yourself, received, created, made, all that you are and all that you're becoming. So I would love for us to just take a moment here to drop into our wombs together. So if you want to join me, and if you're not driving, if you can take this moment for yourself, or listen back later and do it with us, but just closing your eyes, sinking down, settling down, sitting down, lying down. And if you want to place one hand on your heart and one hand on your womb, and just breathe into your body through your nose. Breathing in, receiving that breath into your heart space, and letting your breath go. Breathing in again. And feeling the floor, the support beneath you, behind you, and anchoring your feet down into the earth. As you let go with your breath, just let your body soften and sink down into the support as you let yourself be held and let yourself receive this moment of presence and slowness, stillness and reflection. Just breathing here. Inviting your thoughts to slow down, your mind to just stop. All is well, all is safe. Bringing all of your awareness back from the day you've had so far and the places you've been. Breathing into your body. And breathing out, and letting yourself soften and receive. And just feeling your heart space expanding with each in breath, your ribs expanding through the front. The sides. And the back of your ribs. I'm just using a sigh, making sound, vocalizing. That letting go, that softening. Can you take up space? Can you make noise? Can you let yourself be heard? Can you express? What would it mean to be heard? And as you do, just know that you are worthy of sound. You are worthy of space. You are worthy of being heard. You are not too much. You are just enough, more than enough, right here and right now. And with your next breaths in, sending your breath down the channel that connects your heart space to your womb space through the blood, through the muscle and the fascia and the nerves, through the fluid, through the energetic experience of both being in your body. These energetic centers that beat and pulse with life. And as you breathe into your womb space, just imagine your pelvic bowl softening to receive your presence, your awareness, your attention. Breathing in to your hip bones and feeling each side expand. Your sacrum behind you, the bone that connects your spine to your pelvis. Breathing in there. Your coccyx, your tailbone beneath your pelvis. And your pubis bone, the butterfly or the gates that guard the front of your womb space, your pelvic bowl. It's breathing in here and feeling a pink, glowing, glorious, warm, radiant, luscious light overflowing like a gushing waterfall from your heart down your channel to your womb space, just filling up your pelvic bowl. No matter where you are in your cycle, whether you're bleeding, ovulating, or somewhere between, it's bringing your full awareness to your cyclical, feminine, creatrix center. This blooming rose living inside your womb space. And take all the time that you would like here to maybe rub any part of your lower back or your womb or your hips where you might feel sore or tender or tense. Noticing if your womb space, your pelvic bowl would have you move through your hips, bringing movement to your lower spine. Maybe that's rocking your hips from side to side, whether you're sat or stood. Maybe forwards or backwards. Tilting your pelvis. Maybe that spirals round and round. Or maybe it's an undulation through your hips, through your heart that ripples up your whole spine like a serpent. Activating your sacral power. It's taking the moment, the movement, the breath, the sound that you need. And as you become more connected in your body, more present, just noticing if any other parts of you desire to be moved or massaged, stretched. Maybe your neck, maybe your shoulders, your arms. And the more that you make sound, the more you activate that connection between your throat and your womb, your yoni. And invite softening and allow yourself to take up space. And under this third quarter moon, I invite you to drop a question deep into the center of your pelvic bowl, deep into the cauldron, into the wells of sacred waters within you. Just asking your womb space, your inner goddess, your inner temple, how she would love you to honor her today. How would your womb love you to honor her today on this particular day of your own cycle, whether menstrual or moon? What would feel good to her? Maybe this is self-care. Maybe this is movement or pleasure or expression or rest. Maybe there's another message here. Just dropping, sinking your awareness in and not rushing or hurrying or pushing for any answer at all. Not forcing it to happen, but just saying, I'm here. I'm here. And I'm ready to listen whenever she's ready to share with you. And that insight might come through any of the senses. It might be something you feel, see, hear, something you just know. Maybe a taste or a touch. Maybe you can feel yourself moving in a certain way or doing a certain thing. And just noticing, just listening. And under this third quarter moon, just inviting your womb to share potent oracular wisdom with you. What would she have you release? What is it time to let go of? What is it time to wrap up, to reflect on, to press pause or reset? What do you not wish to take with you into the next moon cycle or menstrual cycle? And can you celebrate that? Just letting the wisdom flow through you, just catching the threads of any wisdom, any ideas, any words, symbols, pictures, any truths, even if they're hard to hear. Just catching those threads, holding them, bringing them with you. And I'm going to invite you to write anything down that you wish to remember in a minute. Breathing out and beginning to move your fingers, your toes, perhaps to spiral your hips, stretch through your legs and your arms and your back. I'm just going to leave you. I'm going to leave you here to think about what might have come through for you, maybe to journal on it, or to move on it, or to sleep and dream on it. And if you're under a different moon phase when you listen, or a different point in your menstrual cycle, that's fine. When the time comes for you in your inner autumn, or under this waning moon or dark moon, just tuning into endings and beginnings, making sure that you complete the cycle too, not just dance from the fun bits to the doing bits, to the next thing and the next thing. Warmer loves, thank you with all my heart for listening to this season, for supporting me to be able to keep having these conversations. If you would love to go in the running for a special prize, I'm giving away a pass to my popular online short course, my class that's called Find Your Flow. And it's all about understanding your own unique cyclical nature. It's all about looking at what your own cyclic strengths, your superpowers are, and where in your cycle they are. If you'd love to tune into your womb wisdom more, if you would love to understand as well where you struggle, why you struggle, when in your cycle you struggle, and how to nourish those struggles. If you are really keen to commit more to your cycle awareness practice, then this is for you. It's a short course with 5 classes, 5 videos, 5 workbooks, bonus meditation, and some other bonuses as well. So I'm giving this away. It's self-paced. You can do it anytime. And if you would like to go in the pot to win a free pass to this class, I would love for you to leave a review on Apple Podcasts for this podcast, to leave a review, to leave your honest thoughts. You don't have to give it 5 stars if you don't want to, but if you want to leave some words about what you get out of this podcast, what you think about it, what you enjoy about it, and if you would post a screenshot of your review and post it on your stories and tag me at charlotte.pointeau.coach on your stories, and I can see that you have left that review, then I will be gathering up all those entries and picking a winner. And so today it's the 21st. And so I'm going to be picking a winner on the new moon. So on Friday, the 29th of July, on new moon, I will be picking a winner based on all of the tags and shares that I've seen of you posting your reviews. So go to Apple Podcasts, leave a review for the podcast, screenshot it, share it on your stories, and tag me in that story share so that I can see, and you will go into the prize pot to win access to my class, Find Your Flow. And if that's not for you, but you want to take this class, then Find Your Flow is also on sale right now. It's on 50% sale until the same date, until Friday, the 29th, new moon. It's currently 50% off and it's priced at 111 Australian dollars. So if you're interested in that, then go and find it through the show notes or through my Instagram link in my bio. It's on my website, and dive in. And I hope that you love it. And in the meantime, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful woman, thank you so, so much for listening to Wild Flow, for supporting and being part of this conversation, for spreading the message of cycle wisdom and womb wisdom and the absolute importance of reclaiming this for ourselves. I will be back with a beautiful new season, perhaps around September time. And in the meantime, I just send you so much love. Connect with me over on Instagram. Come say hi. And good luck with the competition. Loads of love. Thank you so much for listening in. If you're loving this podcast and you'd love to help me spread the wisdom shared, please leave a review or rating, or share this with somebody who you think would love to listen in. I'm really passionate about creating ripples of change and getting this information to more women, girls, and people with a cycle so that they can reclaim their cyclic natures too. And if you'd love to dive in deeper with learning more about how to connect with your cycle and rites of passages, come and join our free Wild Flow Circle community, or choose a course and learn with me on my online learning hub. All the links are in the show notes. And until next time, be well and go with the flow of your cyclic nature.